is My Honey Smacks podcast, and this is a community podcast. We want to hear what you have to say. And so today we have a very special guest, one of the most influential club promoters down south in the area, and he's in the building today. And without further ado, I want to bring on Shealey the Don.
How you doing? How you doing?
I'm pretty good. Thank you so much for coming through today.
Of course.
We are so glad to have you. This has been a long time coming. We've been waiting on you.
Right. We've been trying to get this together for a minute.
Right. So, pretty much we want to delve today a little bit into your journey. Mm-hmm. Like, well, I guess we can start from the beginning, where you got your started, maybe.
Okay. So I started around 2018, 2019. I started throwing little parties for just some friends I had. We did like house parties and shit like that, but it was nothing major. We just did like invite only type parties. So people would start to show up, and I would be like, "No, y'all can't come because it's invite only." And eventually, my people were like, "No, just charge them to let them in." So I started to charge them, and the house parties grew from there. So then I started my own team, and we really just been growing from there, really.
Okay, then. So you started your own promotion team.
Right.
What's the name of your promotion team?
Quarter Six Promotions.
Quarter Six Promotions. And where can we follow Quarter Six Promotions?
You can follow me on my IG at Shealey the Don, or you can follow me at Quarter Six Promotions at 65 Cartel.
Okay then, and y'all had private parties, like y'all was some kind of secret society or something. Couldn't nobody else get in?
No, it was something on some invite only.
So what, just you and your friends and they people?
Right.
Okay then. And so the reason you let other people in was to make a profit.
I really let other people in because they convinced me to. I was really cool with the being on our own type of time. Like I'm pretty introverted, so I was really cool with just the inner circle.
Okay then.
Yeah.
And so now, with you being starting that small with just your personal people, how did you grow to where you're in Huntsville, Birmingham, and I don't know where else you may be at, because I see you down there too.
Right. I'm in Atlanta and Tuscaloosa too.
Oh, really? Yeah. So you got T-Town, Birmingham, the A, and Huntsville.
Right.
Sold up. And what's I-65 Cartel?
That's my Birmingham team.
Oh, yeah. So that's like another Quarter Six Promotions, but in Birmingham. But they in
Birmingham.
Oh, okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, because that's the interstate they on, I-65. So yeah, those my Birmingham babies. But I started the team. I really just got a good ass hand, and I played it. I really gotta give the props to MK. She was my right hand. Shout out to MK. She really just saw my vision and rode with me. So we decided to put together a team. She contacted the females for me, and I was like the brains. They were really just the body. So yeah, she got the females together for me, and I made it happen. So I make sure they get in the club for free. I make sure they drink for free. We get a section for free. I really just take care of them as long as they bring the people. Okay,
then they have to promote. When you say bring the people,
right?
What are the requirements to be inside of the Quarter Six or the I-65? What does a person have to do to be a part of it?
To be one of my promoters, you have to be able to hold your own weight. You have to show us that your weight is going to benefit the team. So I say at least all of my promoters should bring 25 people. If I have 50 promoters and they bring 25 people, that's a full house right there.
Right.
So, me alone, I can bring at least 300 to 500 off of little effort. So I feel like if you can bring 25 people, you can promote.
Right, that's
if you have a
good.
decent following and you got the energy to be outside, you could be a promoter.
Okay. Have you ever had to turn people down? Or once somebody joined and they weren't pulling their weight, how do you let them go?
I turn people down a lot.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I get DMs, at least 20, 30 DMs a day asking how can they be a part, what they got to do. But I just can't let everybody be a part of the game because then it kind of ruins the meaning, you know?
Right.
As far as my promoters that don't promote, I mean, I usually don't say anything. We have a meeting, and if you don't come to the meeting and you don't promote, then I usually just remove you because you didn't communicate with me. So.
What, like from the group chat?
Yeah.
So once you cut out that group chat, you're done.
Yeah.
With Quarter Six Promotions.
Pretty much. Like
the group chat lets you know you still in there.
Right.
Okay. That
I still show love to certain people, but to the ones who I know was in it to help the brand, not just to help themselves. But yeah, if you're not in that group chat, you're not a promoter of mine.
All right. So, how important is it for you to have a team with the same passion as you?
I don't think anybody's gonna have the same passion as me, just because this is my passion, it's my profession. You know, promoters come and go, but this is what I do daily. That's what I do weekly. So I don't think anybody will have the same passion as me. But I make sure my promoters, they do what they have to do, and they definitely keep that energy of keeping the party alive. Like, it's not me for sure. I'm just the one who plans it, but they're definitely the ones who put it together, who make it happen.
Okay, and also I try to find out where you are or where y'all going some nights. What is the best way to keep up with it? Like, I may leave at 2 a.m. looking for after hours, or I may want to go out. How do I know where to look? Do I need to follow the team members? Just follow you? Do you have a 4-6 page?
I would say following me would be the best option, because when it's in motion like that, I forget to post on the other pages. But I'm always post on my page. So I would say follow me, Shealey the Don, and then 4-6 will be the next option. But all the updates for parties, after parties, cookouts, pop-up parties.
Yeah, that's what I'm
it's gonna
talking
be on
about.
my page. Yeah.
Okay. Then.
It's usually on my story, because I try not to flood my page with just parties.
Right.
So my story is where all the info be.
Okay. If y'all want to get in with 4-6 with the I-65 cartel,
Right.
y'all better look up Shealey the Dunn
Hit my
profile,
DM.
because he gonna keep you updated via his story where everything is taking place. So when your team is having conflict, how do you resolve that? Like, when they at each other's throat and they like, you got me, and she like, no, you know.
My team is majority female, so I run into those problems a lot, but that's really just something I sit down and talk to them. Like, they have to understand that everybody has their differences, but we're in this on a personal level. Say you're on one of my promoters and you have a fight with your homegirl, I'm gonna come to you and say, you have to remember you're locked in with me. This isn't about what you and her got going on. You locked in with me and I'm locked in with you, you know?
Right.
So you got to take care of me and I'm gonna take care of you. Don't expect to fight and argue with the team and me still treat you like VIP, you know? I'm not gonna let you in the party free. I'm not gonna make you skip the line. If you're gonna act regular, you gotta act regular.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that is. Yeah. That's a good way to look at it. And so, have any one of them ever got to fighting before?
All the time.
Your team members got to fight?
They done fought each other.
So the security had to like get them up off each other out the club.
Yes, all the time.
Oh wow!
It happens a lot. It hasn't happened as much recently because
that's good.
They kind of got a hold on it. They done matured with it. But when I started, it was a fight every day, every other day.
Oh,
every
Lord.
party ended with the fight.
So does that mean that this thing gets competitive?
It gets competitive with the other teams, but I wouldn't say inside of the team now.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So what kind of, when you say it get competitive with the other teams, like other promoters and stuff, like how does that get competitive?
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Especially if another promoter has a party the same night as us.
Yeah.
We definitely look at that as competition. Whether you cool with me or not, that's competition because that night we're on the same type of time.
Right.
Yeah, and everybody can't go to both parties. It sounds good, but that's not gonna happen. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it is competition for sure.
Yeah. Okay then. And I wanted to ask you about, you do promotions. What is the age range of your general audience? Is it like mid-age, the younger crowd, the older crowd, mixed?
I would say my age is like 18 to 26, 27. So sometimes I do 18 plus parties. Sometimes I do 21 up parties. So the 21 up is definitely from 21 to 26 at the oldest, maybe 27. But as far as the 18 plus parties, that'd be any type of age range it is. That's just a general regular party.
Yeah. Okay then. So I would consider that the younger crowd.
Right.
Okay.
And a lot of people don't like it.
When I seen your post, a lot of them looked a little younger. Yeah. But that's a good age range because you at the height of your party, or at least I was.
And they're the future. Yeah, a bunch of people say my team is It's a bunch of kids. There's a lot of kids on my team, but that's the future. We have to start them and show them this is what we do. So a lot of the older crowd, we kind of grow out of regular parties. We like the day party and brunch. So
yeah,
I really only have a younger crowd for the promoters on the regular side because we don't do those 18 plus parties. We don't go to the club every weekend no more.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's what's up. And so, what's your favorite spot in Huntsville?
To throw a party?
To throw a party, yeah. And to go to. Your favorite spot. There's so many around here now. They done opened up everything. You want to go catch you a good vibe. What's your spot?
I mean, the vibes always, in Huntsville, the vibes are always at Crew. That's just because Crew has established that, like, that's really the only club that you know is going to swing on the weekend without a doubt. If there's something going on, everybody's going to be a Crew just because they've established they are the vibes. So people are going to go there, especially with me. I promote there on Mondays, so I have Mondays wall to wall.
Oh, you do Mondays wall to wall,
right?
Do they have any specials that day or anything special going on?
It's hookahs. We do hookah hottie Mondays, so the hookahs are free.
Oh, that's what's up, y'all. Go to Crew and get your free hookahs in Huntsville. Yeah. Mondays.
I think it's at all Crews where the hookahs are free, but I be in Crew in Huntsville.
Okay, so if you catch a vibe, you most likely going to Crew.
Right.
All right. I like Seasons. I be going there. Do you go there?
Not no more. No, not no more.
What? Y'all what?
Their age limit is a little off for my crowd, and we just had some bad exchange. I set up an event with someone who I thought was the owner, but he wasn't, and I posted a brunch, and as soon as I posted the brunch, the owner dropped that they're 25 up, and I'm 23, 24 at the time, so I couldn't even get in.
Right.
Yeah, so that kind of just fucked up my relationship with them.
Right, that was kind of rude.
Yeah, I just been having some bad experiences with them, so they're cool though. Like, I love the establishment.
Maybe they could have told you the age limit before y'all booked the event.
But that was my fault. I thought I was talking.
But
to
it sounded like they did that on purpose.
Yeah,
because that's on purpose. Because they don't even ID them. I go there, and I done took young folks there.
Right, and 25 is crazy. I'm not even 25 yet.
My little sister went there with me. Like, they tripping. Y'all played with it because y'all don't even ID. But anywho,
I do like Season though, and Vibe is a beautiful club for real.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
I ain't been at a club yet.
Yeah, I like Vibes.
I've been to brunch before.
Oh, okay.
What about Icon?
Icon's nice too.
And
that's a
Gemini and Hathaway.
I've never been to Gemini, but I know Hathaway. I used to work at Hathaway a lot, but we just had our differences and moved on. It's not really enough.
What differences you had with Hathaway?
It's just not that much room in there. Like, it's a nice club, don't get me wrong, but my crowd just doesn't fit in there. And
but Crew is smaller than Hathaway, probably.
Crew is 21 up though. That's why. Yeah. When I do parties at Hathaway, it's 18 plus, so I have a whole different crowd come in.
And it's
Crew,
a lot of them.
Crew, it limits my crowd, so it's not as many, but it's still wall to wall.
Yeah. Oh wow. Mm-hmm. So is this your first interview?
Publicly, yeah. This is my first podcast, but I mean, people ask me these type of questions all the time. Okay, then. But this is the first time it's been recorded and posted, yeah.
This is what's up. Y'all heard Shealey the Dunn. Y'all heard it here first. The first period. This is My Honey Smacks podcast. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
For sure.
Because you don't want to miss this.
Check it out.
And I am also going to tag him and put his information so that you guys can go and follow him too. Look below in the description. Mm-hmm. Which city that you host in has the best looking women?
That's a tough one. I mean, really all of them, really. Like, it's so many beautiful black women out there, like, you would never see unless you really are in the nightlife. Like, when black women step outside at night, it's like a whole different vibe. It's like, it's nothing matched. And I really can't put a city at the top. I would put Huntsville or Atlanta at the top for sure, but then Birmingham, that's where my I-65 baby's at, so they step every time. Okay.
So basically, are you saying you can't choose one?
No, I can't just choose one. All the black women everywhere I go, they show out like they should.
It was something you said I liked. I gotta write it down. What you said is something about black women when they come out at night.
When they step out in the nightlife, it's different. It's not the same.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna write that down.
Like the outfits, the vibes. Yeah. It's unmatched for sure.
Yeah, I'm a content creator, and if I hear something that I can do something with, I have to write that down so I don't forget it. I like that. If you had to choose, who would you choose? Sexy Red or Ice Spice?
I'm not a fan of short hair, so I gotta say Sexy. I can't say she overrated, but she's definitely doing her shit. She's in her bag, so I would have to say her. I know that would be a different lifestyle for real.
Yeah, I like her because I think that she's authentic. I think that she's like really herself. She just Sexy? Real. Yeah. You don't think she's authentic? So you think she putting on?
She does what's good for her bag, but I mean, I would too. Like, she dropped a song today, and that's all I've been hearing.
Get it? What is it? Get it sexy.
I've been hearing that all day. Like, she's in her bag for sure.
Definitely. She was hot right now. She the wave. So, what is the largest amount you're willing to pay to bring an artist?
The largest I paid is for her. It's for Sexy Red. We paid $45,000. So 45000.
For her to come to 3208? Oh yeah, I was there.
You were? Yeah, that's why we had the charge.
They charged me $60 at the door.
Yeah, we had to make our money back.
Ooh.
That's the first time I've ever had to charge my promoters to get in the party. But I mean, $45,000 is not cheap. On top of paying security, paying the door girls, the bottle girls, the bartenders, the club, like that's at least $60,000 to start off with.
Right. So $60K is the most you'll pay to bring an artist.
Around there, unless I could do it outside. If I could do it outside, then that's a whole different story because I could bring the city girls and have as much room as I need. But the clubs are limited. Like 328 was a amazing size, but it wasn't as big as you see clubs in like Atlanta and Houston. Yeah.
How do you go about choosing who you're going to bring? Like, say you done did the show over, and you back to the drawing board. It's 50 million artists, rappers, singers, influencers out here. How do you narrow down and choose who you gonna choose?
That's really a tough one. It really just depends on what the people say. I'll ask my people, my promoters, my fans, my followers, my family. I ask everybody who would you want to see. And I really just depends on what the ticket is. So say when I booked Cash Doll, I was watching BMF with somebody I talked with, and we was like, she was like she loved Cash Doll, and I was like, okay, let me see how much she want. So I DM her, and she lets me know. She charged me $25K. So it'd be stuff like that. Whenever they stick out, whenever I see an artist is really what somebody wants to see, that's when I bring them.
So you take feedback from your audience as well.
For sure.
Well, you can't miss that way. Right. You got it directly from the source.
It doesn't even matter what I want to see. It's really about what everybody else wants to see. So, yeah.
So would you say a woman's sex drive is based off how you treat her?
Yes, for sure.
Okay.
Because I can treat them like a queen, and they're gonna act like a queen. But if you don't treat them like that, then you're not gonna have their attention.
Yeah. So which Huntsville promoters have you worked with?
I've really worked with just about everybody except for Red Cup University. That's been my rival since they started, but they kind of died out now. So only people I've worked with.
Not they died out.
Yeah, we kind of put that in the dirt. I would say Henry. Shout out to Henry. That's the city promoter.
You collabed with him before?
Yeah. Okay. We work all the time.
So is that the only one you work with?
That's the only one that does the business that I like with. Sometimes I work with No Red Lights. That's one of my homes.
Oh, okay. I heard it.
Yeah, we started in Tennessee, so that's definitely my family. I work with No Red Lights, Henry, and that's really all. I'm really Q6 is enough for me. My team does everything I need to do. So
Right.
yeah.
And in Huntsville or Birmingham or Tuscaloosa or Atlanta, the areas that you work in, locally, who are some promoters that you want to work with?
I can't really say it's any promoters I want to work with. I've really worked with everybody that I needed to or wanted to. I really just want my brand to expand. So not really working with people, but people working with me, you know?
Okay.
So
what kind of expansions you looking to have?
Just getting a deeper foundation in the cities that I'm already in. So Huntsville is kind of under my pinky, but Birmingham, I'm working on that. Tuscaloosa, we're working on getting the title hold. Atlanta, I work with the YDI twins up there, so that's what I've been aiming towards getting closer to. And that's really all. In Miami, we do Miami every year. Like we're in Miami right now on spring break, but I sat this one out. So
okay then.
Yeah.
Why you sat this one out?
It was a lot going on, and I didn't want to waste the money and be disappointed because a lot of Miami trips don't work out.
Yeah, yeah. Especially they have all them rules right around this time.
Exactly.
It don't even be worth it sometimes.
It's so expensive. Like $100 a park is insane just to park your car.
But they know what they're doing.
Yeah. keeping niggas away for sure.
Right. Have you ever felt overdressed going out in Huntsville?
If anything, I feel underdressed. Just because when I go out, I feel like I really only go to my events. Like I said, I'm really introverted deep down, so I don't like just going out unless it's with my people. So I don't think that I'm overdressed. If anything, I underdress all the time. People will be in heels, they'll be in Balenciagas, Amiris, and I'll have on Nike Tech with some basic G Fazos.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So you real chill, you relax. Mm-hmm.
I don't really go out for the fun. I go out to work to make sure my people have a good time.
Yeah. Can you share a lesser known experience you had that dramatically changed your view on life?
I can talk about the party that really made me flip my switch. It was in like 2020. I threw a Valentine's Day party, and it was called 50 Shades of Q6. But at that point, I was in my pedestal, so I knew any party I did was gonna jump just because my name was on it. But then, the Q's and the Noops at Alabama A&M, New Epsilon and Gamma Phi, shout out to them. They threw a party the same night as me. And me being on my pedestal, I didn't sweat it. I didn't think no more of it. So we didn't promote any harder. We just did what we did. And come the night of, nobody came. My own team didn't show up. So I was in the club by myself with like maybe 3 or 4 people.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that really made me flip my switch and remind me like I'm at the top, but if I don't do what I've been doing, it's gonna bite me in the ass. For
right.
Sure. Yeah.
So do you feel like once you're at the top, you have to do what you have to do to keep that top position?
For sure. It's so many people who want my position and I can see it. I know that that's what they want to be at, but this shit wasn't just handed to me.
What you be saying?
Just everybody. It'll be new teams spark up. It'll be people who think that they're the biggest events. They'll bring artists thinking that makes you me, but just because they see me and they see what is he doing that I can't do, you know?
Yeah. Oh wow. I didn't ever think you had to deal with it.
All the time.
What are your views on dating right now?
That's a tough one. I do have a love life, but I keep my love life private because it's a lot of envious people. So I feel like that's just not smart for me to put my love life out there.
Oh, okay.
They already watch me, so I know if I post one with, it's not gonna go good.
Oh, what do you think will happen if you post the woman that you're seeing or talking to, or?
It would be a lot of bullshit. Like, number one, I mean, I'm surrounded by beautiful females every day, so of course the one I picked, everybody's gonna want to know like what's special about her, you know?
Yeah.
What why did he pick her? So then it's gonna be worse on her. On top of the haters, there's so many haters.
That's tragic.
I know they're gonna drag her in every way they can just to make me mad, you know.
Right.
Because they try to drag me, and it doesn't really faze me anymore. So
it don't?
I know. I'm used to it now.
So at some point it did.
Yeah, it still does every now and then. It's a lot of people that speak on me and don't know me, but at the end of the day, I mean, I just have to understand that I'm in that position, and people watch me, so I can't be mad at what they say. I would probably do the same thing if I was in their position. So.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So you had that many folks hating on you?
Yes, all the time.
That don't seem like it'll feel too good.
It doesn't. It's so draining, honestly. Over parties, it's so draining. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's what I do and it's what I signed up for. I don't pay attention to them because my supporters really outweigh the hate, you know.
In the end, is it all worth it?
Yeah, definitely for them. For the people who call me the next day or DM me the next day and say that was the best part of their life and they love it outside with me and all this, I really live for that. Like, I live for giving people a good time.
Yeah.
Not really the negative.
Have you ever been caught cheating before?
I've been caught talking to multiple females at one time, but I've never just been caught cheating. It's never just been that bad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that means you got a heart to leave it. You ain't going out of the way. Have you ever been cheated on?
For sure.
What?
Yeah, my ex cheated on me.
I know you lying. What you did?
I ain't do nothing. What you mean? What I did to?
What did you do?
After.
What did you do?
Oh, that was a wild story. We went to Miami for my sister's birthday, and everybody was drunk, and her ex lived in Miami, so she came to me and was like, she wanna go talk to her ex, and I was like, I mean, you grown, so do what you wanna do. I wasn't gonna stop her. So of course she ended up going to talk to her ex. And
oh wow.
Yeah, it didn't come back for the longest. We were arguing over the phone. She turned the location off. All that. So that was my last major relationship. That's really what put a pause on my love life. But I kind of let that go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
You can't let it pause your love life.
It did at the time, for sure.
I know.
Sure. But I let that go.
That's good. Dang, that's messed up. I would have told her she couldn't go talk to him.
No, I let her do it. I told her don't come back though.
Yeah.
Just stay with him.
Oh wow. So you just packed up your stuff and left?
No, we were still in Miami. It was my sister's birthday, so
you
that's
stayed.
that's what I was down there for. I just shouldn't have brought her.
Did you ever lose money on a party?
I lose money all the time on parties.
What? All the time? That don't sound too good.
All the time. It's parties where, I mean, I just have to take the L and be happy that the people enjoyed the time, you know? Like, say for instance, crew. I work crew every Monday, but I don't always make what I make on a regular party. But at the same time, the people love crew. They love Hookah Holly Mondays. So, of course, I'm going to continue to do that. I'm going to continue to pop 4 to 5 bottles just because I bring the vibes. But I definitely didn't make the money after I popped those 5 bottles.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Or it'd be parties where we just make enough, where we pay for the venue, we pay for everything else, but no money came in my pocket.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. So do that mean you have to get another stream of income or?
Every now and then I do. I get a little part-time job, but for the most part, the parties have me set. Yeah. It really just be my bigger events that I know is gonna have me set on, and I have to budget my money.
Right, accordingly. Okay, right. Makes sense. What advice would you give someone who wants to get into promoting?
Promoting with me or just promoting in general?
I guess promoting with you, since it's all about you.
If you want to promote with me, I would just say to just show that you have your weight, hold your weight, and show that you're gonna benefit us. I I can't accept people who don't benefit the team because it's only benefiting you. That's just another person there for free, another headache.
Yeah.
But that's not benefiting us. So if you do want to be a promoter with me, I would just say have your own weight. Know that you're gonna bring a crowd and not just get in the party for free.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You have to pull your. I get what you're saying. Pull your own weight.
That's all it is. Because if everybody pulls their weight, we have events like I have events now. Because I don't bring all those people.
So, do you think there should be an age limit on spring breakers, given the results?
I don't think the age limit will change anything. Spring break is just. It's just that. Regardless, people are gonna go on spring break, whether we pretend it's the age limit or not.
What's the wildest thing you did on spring break?
I really ain't never had no wild spring break. I really been the chill one on the trip.
What's the wildest thing you did? It's spring break, you out there. It don't have to be the wildest thing ever.
I think the wildest thing I did was spun my car in front of the police at spring break.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Did they go after you?
No, it was spring break.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I really don't do much down there.
That's crazy.
Just off the top of my head, I threw a big ass pool party, and my promoters jumped off the roof of the house into the pool.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the owner was mad. He was so mad.
How did he find out about it?
He saw him.
He was there?
Yeah, it was a house, but he had a really big backyard and the pool. It was like 3-4 of my promoters. They jumped off the roof into the pool, and people lost their mind. But he lost his mind too.
Yeah, he ain't like that. He said, "No."
I haven't been back there since.
Yeah, they done jumped off the roof into the pool at these folks' house.
Right, off his house. I don't even know how they got on his house.
Made these folks mad. That's the wildest party that he ever had. That's crazy. I'm weak. What celebrity have you met that was exactly how you thought they was gonna be?
I would say Cash Doll or Sexy Red. Cash Doll definitely had a live personality that I saw that from just her being an actor. Sexy definitely gave that bougie hood princess type vibe that you really wouldn't expect.
Okay.
Yeah. She was cool. She was down to earth, but when she got in that mode, she was in that mode for sure. Least expected was probably Huncho.
Okay.
He's definitely an introvert in person for sure. Yeah. He you can tell that he's really just got right with the music, and that wasn't his path, but it's keeping his career, you know.
Right.
He done made that money and he going with it, which I don't blame him. I would too.
He do his thing.
Yeah, you can tell he's not supposed to be in that life. He's not supposed to be in front of large crowds.
Oh, yeah. Really? He give off that vibe?
For sure.
Dang. So how much should a man spend on a first date?
On the first date, I would say no more than like 150, 200.
152? Okay.
That's on both of us. Like, I pay for both of our foods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or whatever y'all do.
Yeah, I would say like 200.
Do you only do restaurants, or do you do like fun places, Top Golf, bowling, skating? Or you just do food?
Yeah, I really just do that food.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like being in front of crowds if I don't have to be. So I'd rather just eat out and go home.
Yeah.
I would rather skate. Top Golf is cool though.
Yeah.
I wouldn't think I like to golf like that, but I do.
If you could build your dream woman, how would that person be? Or what would they look like? Or
I think my dream woman is already out there. It just takes a lot of understanding with what I do with my profession.
Yeah. Because
I am around females all the time. I'm out late every night, so it won't really be how she looks, because I know how she looks, but it's really just the inside of it. If she really understands what goes on in this life.
Yeah.
Because it's not like that. I really just have to be around the females, be around the party scenes, be out late, because that's my job. That's my profession.
Right. Can she be out with you?
I really rather her not to, just because it's a lot easier to do what you do when you don't feel like you're making someone else feel bad. Like, I'm not saying that I would be outside being a hoe or anything, but I still feel like as a promoter, as a CEO, I have to be friendly. I have to be all over everybody. So I wouldn't want her to see that and feel some type of way just because they're there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. But of course, I mean, I wouldn't mind my significant other coming out with me. If they want to come to a party, of course, I'm going to treat them like royalty.
Yeah.
But it's not always the best idea because they're going to see me talking to all types of females, pouring shots in females' mouths, just being friendly. So I know I wouldn't want to see that, but that is my profession.
Right.
Yeah.
So if they can understand that and they can get with that, then you good.
It really ain't no other issue.
Yeah.
It really be the biggest issue is the females that be around me. They be in my face all the time. They really love me and I love them back. So it's like, it's hard understanding that's a platonic relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's so many females.
That's understandable. Okay. So do you have any kids?
Mm-mm.
You want any?
Eventually, yeah. But
Okay.
I'm too young for kids right now.
Yeah.
I don't think I need kids. I'll give myself another 2-3 years.
How many kids you want?
I say 2, maybe
Okay.
3. A boy and a girl.
Okay.
I would love twins. That would really hit. Yeah.
Oh, it's double trouble.
Right. I wish I could plan it, but
Yeah. So for you, what's your biggest turnoff?
really seeing me for the promoter I am and not who I really am. Like somebody who sees me for my money and sees me for what I do. Ooh, that's not really it for me.
It just fell over. It just broke off the stick. It had to be already broke. They couldn't just fall off like that. It's been some weird shit going on today. I'm telling you. The light broke, the TV broke, the glass broke.
Everything just breaking. What you did?
It's been some bad stuff going on
You got
today.
some type of karma.
Right. It's not good. It's really scary. Oh wow. Oh, do you believe in Christianity or?
Yeah, I'm a Christian.
Okay.
I definitely believe in God. All glory is to God. I really want to be where I am without Him.
Do you go to church?
I don't go to church often, but I do. I feel like you don't really have to go to church to worship your God. I feel like that's people who want to go to church or need forgiveness, but I still feel like you should worship your God without going to church. You should worship Him every day, not just Sunday.
All right, so we are about to play a game. It is Guess Which Drink Game. So we're going to tell you what liquors these are, and you have to tell us which one it is. So you got to taste each one.
Right.
If you get it right, you win the money up under it. If you get it wrong, you don't win the money.
Okay. I mean, this should be easy for me.
Okay. You can go in any order you want. Let the games begin.
Okay, I don't get to know what liquor it is before I start.
Yeah, you do. So, there's the liquor list. Oh, you right on time with it.
Okay. This is vodka for sure. This is the Absolute or the Ciroc?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I can taste that vodka. That shit is sick.
Okay.
That's that Jose.
He got him right too.
Yeah, you gonna make me look like an alcoholic. This tastes like the vodka too. It's Ciroc. No, it's Jim Beam. It's Tito's. It's Tito's because it's vodka, and it's only.
Yeah, it is.
It's Tito's for sure. I gotta taste this one before I. Can I do that?
Yeah.
Can I taste this one first? That's Ciroc for sure. So that's that Jim Beam.
Oh wow.
So I got them. Besides that, I was struggling with that Tito's. I don't do Tito's.
Yeah, he got 4 of them out of 5 right.
Yeah.
I think you the person who did he do the most?
Yeah.
Yeah, you are the
Yeah.
person who
I
got the
almost
most.
had that.
Oh yeah, you know
I just
you be
don't-
outside. You know all
I
that.
just don't do that
alcohol.
Tito's. I don't do vodka at all.
Yeah.
So
Where you said you come from?
I'm from Tuscaloosa. So I lived in Tuscaloosa. But I did go to Birmingham for a minute. I just ended up going back and forth. So the 205. Yeah.
Okay. Tuscaloosa and Birmingham, baby.
Right. I came to Huntsville for school and just ended up staying.
At A&M?
Yeah.
Okay, that's most people's story here in Huntsville,
For
y'all.
sure.
Half of the folks in Huntsville came up here to go to A&M and just settled down here. Because that's
Yeah.
just how play out in Huntsville.
It is though. It really just brings opportunity.
Right. And that's where I got my stuff started and propelled too here in Huntsville. And I'm from Birmingham too.
Oh, okay. Big 205.
Yes. Period. 205. And 2-parent household, 1 parent. How did that go?
I did stay with both my parents for a while. They separated after I went to college, so
Okay.
but we did have 2 separate houses
Yeah.
my junior and senior year of high school.
Yeah. Was that pretty hard on you?
I was really back and forth, so it wasn't too hard.
Yeah.
And we stayed together for the most part until I left.
Okay. That's a good thing. And you had any brothers or sisters, or was it just you?
I have a little brother.
Oh, so it's 2 y'all.
Yeah. And I have a couple of sisters. They live in different places though. A couple of them are in Atlanta. And a couple are in Huntsville. But I only have one brother.
So that Atlanta and Huntsville just in y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah. All these little down south areas. Can't go to south.
Right.
Wow. So can you tell me about the latest night you ever had? Like you was told up your latest night story.
Most recent would have to be, I done had a lot of lit nights, but most recent would be New Year in Atlanta. I had popped at least 8 to 9 bottles in the club. And
Dang.
they brought them at the same time too. Yeah. I don't know how we made it back.
That's crazy. Yeah, I probably spot the club up with that. 9 bottles. You'll go out and drop 9 bottles?
Yes, I had both my teams that came to Atlanta, my quarter 6 team and my I-65. So it was at least 80 promoters.
As a promoter, do you I guess you just pay for all this stuff, these bottles and drinks?
Yeah, I do pay for everything. I pay for the venue to get booked. I pay the security. I pay the DJ, the dude on the mic, the bottle girl, the bottles, the section, the tickets. Really anything that you would pay for at the club, I pay for. But 9 times out of 10, I make it back. So I don't really trip. It's not really like money I lost. It's money spent for the vibes, spent for my people.
Is it a lot of people who try to get in free and stuff?
All the time.
So how do you deal with that?
I just let my door girls handle it. It was one dude who said he knew me, and I asked him what my name was. He couldn't even tell me what my name was. They just used me as a free ticket all the time. But my door girls know that. Shout out to Corviana and Aquaria. Those are my main door girls,
Yeah.
and they really hold it down at the door every time.
That's what's up. Not they try to act like they know you.
Oh yeah, it's all different types of ways to get in free. They act like they put their phone on airplane mode on Cash App. They'll request some money instead of sending the money on Cash App. They'll give us fake bills. It's all types of scams just to get in the party free.
What is the best part of dating in 2024? What's the best part about it?
It really is no best part of dating. Nowadays, it's so much that comes with it. I would really just say having that significant other, being able to have somebody to match with, somebody to really look good with. Because other than that, it's just drama. Unless you keep your relationship to yourself.
Yeah.
People don't like to see other people happy.
Yeah, they probably don't, because a lot of people be real unhappy.
You're right. I knew I wasn't going to know that Tito's, though, when I saw that list. I don't think I've ever drunk that. Maybe once, but I don't do vodka at all, so.
Yeah.
I do straight tequila, so like.
So if your preference of drink is always going to be tequila.
For sure. In the club, we only get tequila. Patron, Casamigos, Terramana, De Leon, Don Julio, 1942, Azul. We only do tequila.
Okay.
I could never see myself getting a bottle of Hennessy or a bottle of Ciroc in the club.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. So now we're going to go a little bit into your intimate life.
Okay.
So first of all, what is your favorite position?
Back shots for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
And where is the craziest place that you've ever done it at?
I would say my car. I mean, it's not really that wild. It's been in my car. It was probably just where we was parked at. It's been.
Oh yeah, I was parked at.
It's been plenty of places. It's a while ago. I haven't had sex in my car in a while, but
Yeah.
I would say it's a part at the top of Huntsville. Yeah, that was a cool one.
Okay.
You could see over the city.
Yeah. So, what is your idea of the perfect date?
The perfect date would be something like I rent out the club. I mean, not the club, the restaurant.
Okay.
And it would just be us. They would just cater to us. We really get to have an intimate conversation. I feel like that would be nice. It wouldn't really have to be anything extra.
Yeah.
Unless you call that extra.
No, that's good. I like that. What do you look for in a partner?
Someone who cares for me. I run across a lot of people who they're around me because of what I have, what I do. So I would really just say somebody who looks out for me personally, not just what I do.
Okay. And what's your opinion on can a man be raped or no?
Yes, a man can be raped if he's too fucked up, and if that's not what he wants, then yeah. But most men aren't gonna turn down pussy. That's just not a male thing to do. But yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think they can.
Yeah, it's just not gonna happen for real. Not a lot.
Since you are in the life that you are in, would you be okay with dating an OnlyFans girl?
No. Not unless we the only people on the OnlyFans. We making the money. But no, not just like she be playing with herself. No.
Oh. So you don't do OnlyFans girls? But do you watch OnlyFans? You never subscribed and checked it out or nothing?
I don't even have an account. That's probably why I wouldn't fuck with it.
Yeah. Okay. That's understandable. What would it take for you to fully commit to somebody?
Just the concern that they have for me in my life. It's definitely people who I've wanted to fully commit to, and it's just when that time comes, it's gonna come.
Yeah.
It's really just about my personal life. It's really separating what I do outside at the nightlife and how I really am.
Outside of that.
Yeah.
Okay then. And so where did you get the idea to host that juice jam?
The juice jam is really the Greeks. The Greeks, they have, that's their event.
They make all the juices.
Right. That's their event. So they would host a Greek juice jam and they just wouldn't invite outside people. It was just the Greeks to try each other's juices.
Yeah.
And 1 year I hit them and was like, why don't y'all just let me make this known? Like, this, people should see this. This isn't common. So I said, let me make it known. I pulled all the Greeks together and I convinced them to make their juices. I would just handle all the expenses for them.
Yeah.
And just bring it out. They brought out all their crowds and it's just grown from there. Like, it's so big now, I don't even know where to have it. Like,
yeah.
I need a stadium at this point.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
A stadium?
Yeah, that's all people look forward to is juice jam.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but
I'll say this. When that juice jam hit, my business personally did numbers. I have an online boutique. And I couldn't even make it to the juice jam because everybody was just they was getting their stuff to get out there.
I believe it. And
I'm like,
I shut down businesses with juice jam, with Freaknik, with all the big outside events.
Well, you turned mine up because they was in there.
The businesses do it.
So I'm glad about that. Yeah, I remember that. I was gonna try to go, but business just wouldn't slow up.
You didn't have no time. I feel that.
But maybe I can make it this time.
Especially the last minute folks. I know you had a lot to do.
How do the police treat promoters?
Like a menace. It's certain police. It's
but
certain
y'all
police.
promoters, y'all ain't doing drugs.
No, we be causing disturbances. Like, it's certain police officers that I pay to work for me. So, not necessarily outside the parties, but I pay them to watch over my parties. So, of course, when it comes to it and I have to call them, they'll make sure our event's straight. Yeah. But a lot of police outside of the ones that I pay to make sure my parties are protected, they don't like us at all. One time I threw a house party and they showed up at least 8 cars deep.
What?
At least the whole block was filled. Yeah, I had to stop doing house parties. They just got too big.
Yeah, I remember that era when they was throwing out on house parties.
Yeah, that was a time.
That was out of control. It was just a mess. Like, them house parties was something else.
Yeah, that was a time for sure.
What a time to be alive. So, is it true that clubs hold the line and make it look like the club is packed?
No, I hate that people really think that. I swear.
God, they do that.
With my parties, I don't hold the line ever.
It be 10 people in line, 3 people in the club. Like, the fuck?
I swear I've never held the line. If anything, my DJ not ready, my owner of the club not ready, like the bartender's not ready, or security just moves slow because they have to check every and anybody, so they take their time. But no, I've never held the line. When I say free till 10:30, I mean that. When I say the doors open at 10, they open at that time, unless I wasn't even inside, unless the owner just wasn't there at that time. But people think I hold them for that. I really don't. I care about the people who show up at midnight thinking they're gonna get in for free. But 10:30, 10:45, I would never try to play you like that. My lines actually do it like that.
What?
Yeah, my lines be down the street without having to false advertise.
You ever got to fight in the club?
Me?
Yeah.
No. No, niggas will never try me. My security will handle anything and everything. They watch me like the president.
Oh, okay.
My car, my people, me, none of that will ever get touched at a party. I would be more so worried outside of a party.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I run all that. If I have a problem with a nigga, he just gonna have to go. They gonna lift his ass out of there.
Yeah, not to it.
Right.
That's wild.
Yeah, I would never let somebody touch me at a party.
Are you licensed to carry?
Mm-hmm. For sure. I had my license for about 3 years now.
Can a man love two women at the same time?
Yes, you can definitely love who you love, and that's a hard thing to decide, but your love is going to be stronger for one person, that's for sure.
Okay.
But you could definitely love more than one person at one time. I don't feel like that's
You
impossible.
did that before?
In my past, yeah.
Oh, wow.
When I was just moving too much.
Mm-hmm.
But that life's behind me.
Yeah. So if you had a partner and your folks or your people around you didn't like them, would that matter? Or that don't make no difference to you?
I feel like that is important because if you can't be around my people, then it's really pointless. Like I can't, if you're not cool with my sisters and I can't leave you with my sisters, that's not going to work out.
Yeah.
Like say I got to go somewhere and we all at the house and I got to leave you there. If they don't like you and you don't like them, that's not going to work.
Right.
Just little stuff like that. So yeah, it's very important.
Yeah, that'd be awkward. Dang. So what is your favorite vacation spot?
I love Miami. That's like my third home behind Atlanta. I love Miami. I just feel like it's where I want to retire at. It's where I want to end up at.
Really? Mm-hmm. I love Miami too. It's a vibe.
I've never been to Cali. I feel like that would be the same, but I've never been out there.
Oh yeah, me neither. It's still on my bucket list though.
Yeah, for sure. I flew out of Cali, but I've never been there to experience.
Yeah. Would you throw a party up there?
In Cali?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's easy. I don't know nobody up there, but I mean, they love being outside, so I know they'd be easy.
Right. Have you ever thought about leaving this area and moving on?
Yeah. Eventually, I have to. I'm gonna have to move on to bigger and better. I just want to make sure Huntsville is established because that's where I sit on my throne. So I wouldn't want to just abandon the city. So I would at least have to open the building or have someone heavily running my team before I left. But I'm definitely planning on elevating to a different city.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Huntsville clubs and Alabama clubs. Ooh. Mm-hmm. They just not it.
Yeah.
Don't get your plant wet.
Oh, dang. Don't get. Look at it. I think that's 2 reels. Okay. If you had to convince your girl to share, what would you say?
Share what, me?
Yeah. Like you gotta convince her that she gotta share you. What you say?
I don't know. I would try to convince her. Like, I mean, you know what's up with me. You know, like this too good to keep to one person. Maybe. I don't see myself convincing her any other way though. My girl would not go for that.
But if you had to convince her, what would you say?
I'd be like, how you feel about just adding somebody else, just to spice shit up? Like she would be able to use it too. She would have access to her, so I wouldn't be selfish.
Right.
Yeah, that shit would be tough.
Okay. So that's how you'll spend it. That's what's up. So thank you so much for coming today.
Of course, I appreciate you having me for sure.
I appreciate you for taking out your time. And also, is there anything you wanted to add?
Not really. Shout out to my team. Shout out to the Quarter 6 Cartel, I-65. Shout out to my door girls, Corby and Corby. Malia, Asia, Ryan, Chloe, my main ones, Nuke, MK, everybody that really stood beside me, JK. Who else? Terrell, Nick, Shania. I could go on all day. Everybody that really stood beside me, I really appreciate y'all to the death of me, for sure.
All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in.